It's taken me a while, but we are here. We're doing the reaction. Technically, I was gonna say listen. I guess it's a little bit of both. The previous week was a lot in both good ways and bad ways, but I'm hoping to be more consistent again this week. Even though academia is making noise, she's making her presence very known. Anyways, Ateez, I said this in the deja vu reactions. I think I watched the music video and the dance practice. So I also plan to watch a relay dance. I saw that they did one, so I do plan to watch it at some point this week as well. 80s really did not miss in 2021. Hey, I've enjoyed both of the title tracks they've released, and they're definitely both in the conversation for my favorite title tracks of 2021. Obviously, I won't know until I have the finalized list, but they're both being considered. They're both definitely in the conversation. And I know lyric videos aren't the most reliable, but it is a lot easier to do reactions this way with listening to the music, but also seeing what they're saying. So I'm hoping that there's some level of accurate. And I will look up the lyrics in my own time after this, just to make sure I really get the meaning and the meaning does come across. But anyways, I really don't have much to say, honestly. I'm ready to kind of just hop into it. Been a while since I've really done. When was the last album reaction I did? Was it to Twice? Maybe? No, Stray Kids. I think it was Stray Kids actually. So it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And it's a mini album. There's only 5 songs, if I'm not wrong, that I need to get through. And the first one is called Eternal Sunshine. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Three, two, one. Okay, it sounds very summery. Okay, beat. Okay, Sahwa. Oh, is this like a love song? Or it could be a love song? Okay, wait! Sorry, Mengi. San was singing. San was singing. Woo. Treasure. Oh. Mingy's been singing quite a bit these days. I've missed Mingy, right? He is my man's. But I need him to not. I don't need this like trap-esque beat with the Mingy vocals. I don't need it. I really don't. But this is a very fun song so far. Very much giving me stereotypical summer song vibes. I'm not whispering anything, so please. This is a very sweet song. Hey. 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 Oh, okay. We've slowed it down a bit. Sing it even home. Okay. Okay. That was cute. Back it up, Jungho. Hey. Jungho is incapable of sounding bad. He's always on 10. You shine like eternal sunshine. I hope he never stops doing the laugh before his verse. Kind of iconic. Hey. Oh. Oh, is he saying you should tell him, boy, I can't let you go? Because I was like, Hongju. But also, no, the song is this man is right. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just appreciating Hongju more this era. Is this song low key? Because I'm really enjoying his performance on it. Jungkook. Stop the feeling. Hey. You know it. Hey, don't stop believing. Hey. Shine like eternal sunshine. Wait, what? Sorry, I wasn't. My brain were chanting, let's go. Okay, now I'm more prepared. Hey, I think it's my favorite part of the song so far. So far. Hey, hey, whoa. This is my favorite part of the song. Hey, though you know. Jungho, please, like, give us one moment. We shine like eternal sunshine. Hey, we shine like eternal sunshine. We shine like eternal sunshine. Okay, alright. She is a bop. She is a bop. But I will say, I'm giving it kind of some time because it is the first song on the album. I'm not. I like the song. It's like fine. You know, it's kind of like middle of the road for me. I don't dislike it by any means, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be like a standout for me on this album. There are parts of it I really, really enjoy, like that in part where they're all again. I haven't said this in a while. I love a good chant in a song. Like when people are just the entire group is just yelling and screaming together. I don't know what it is about it I like so much, but I love it. I think it's so fun. It's so high energy, and I'm sure like them performing that part live in particular goes crazy as it should. Jongho, Sun, I think Yoonho as well had some of my favorite like vocal performances on the song. Mingi doesn't miss. And again, I feel like I'm just like appreciating Hongju more these days. I don't know what's going on. His verse on this was also pretty solid. Could have done with a bit more. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention, but I could have done with a bit more Your Song and Weog. I feel like I didn't hear them that much. But yeah, I think the song is solidly fine. Like I don't dislike it, but again, I think it's gonna be kind of the like middle of the road songs for me on this album so far, but it is just the intro. We do still have four more songs to get through, so let's move on to the next one. Forgot which one is next, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I moved my headphones because they were like, I think, slipping back. They didn't fit how I wanted them to fit, so I'm hoping it's better this way because my hair looks nice, so I'm not gonna change that. But anyways, so the next one is called Feeling Like I Do, and based on the titles, maybe this is gonna be kind of a love song heavy album because I think Deja Vu was in the previous song. Definitely, you could interpret it romantically. So I don't know if that's just going to be the vibe throughout this album. We'll see. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Three, two, one. Okay. What do you call those bells? Chimes? Okay. I'm already kind of into this instrumental. Okay, you know. Okay, your song. Like, okay. Okay. They've been mentioning purple a lot. Like this is the second time this is. I think Mingy mentioned it. Did he mention it in the first song as well? But I know they've mentioned purple. Is there a? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not well versed in the Ateez lore. Maybe there's a reason behind it. I I really like Sun's voice. Maybe this is the thing I keep saying every time I listen to an Ateez album. I really like Sun's voice so much. Again, I don't know. I haven't watched one of my Ateez reactions in a hot minute, but I feel like this is something I say all the time. His voice is just, it's so pleasant to listen to. I need you to not do all of that stuff. Break it down some. Yeah, this does feel love song is. Okay. She's cute. I can get behind the song. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder what effect they have on someone's voice. I like that. That sounds really nice. Okay. Let's go. Yay. Okay. Feeling like I do. Hey. I think I like this one a bit more than Eternal Sunshine so far. Oh, this is quite a long chorus, I guess. He needs to stop giggling different ways. Like, I know I said in Eternal Sunshine we need to keep it because it's iconic. It's the Hong Jung. What's the word? Signature. That's the word I was looking for. But like, you need to keep it one type of giggle. I don't need this. Hong Jung and I this era we're fighting. Like, he is affecting me more than he needs to. I know, like I love a good trap beat. I will not lie. I don't care how many times I hear it. I'm always just a fan. I'm a big fan of their use. He uses it pretty well in my opinion. I will say, maybe I didn't know to talk about Eternal Sunshine's lyrics quite a bit. They know how to write a pretty romantic song. I'll give them that. Like him being like a needle or a thread or a match made in heaven. I'm like, okay, I'm doing all right. I have a bias. You need to leave me alone. Mingy is right there. I don't need you doing all of this while he's right. He just got back. Leave me alone. Anyways, fuck it up, son. Have we? I don't think we've heard We Have we? No, we have. We have. Never mind. I love this part of the song. Okay, your song. Your song gonna give us a bridge. Era buia. Hey. Okay, background vocals. Hey. Whoa. I like the song. Okay. All right. Okay. So I like this a lot more than Eternal Sunshine actually. Like this is also, it kind of also had that, I think, that stereotypical song that pops in your head when you think of summer, but better somehow. Like I I think out of the songs I've heard, I think it's Deja Vu, Feeling Like I Do, and then Eternal Sunshine. I think that's how I would rank them at the moment. Like this again, because I feel like the first song kind of can set the tone for an album. So with Eternal Sunshine, I was like, okay, what are we getting into? What's the rest of this album gonna sound like? I think it is more of a I was kind of right. Again, we do still have three more songs to get through, but it seems more light-hearted, kind of love song heavy thus far, and I'm assuming they're gonna carry that because that's been three songs already. I forgot where Deja Vu falls in the track list. I think it comes after it. Is it after Eternal Sunshine with this song? I know it's like I think it's in the top three. So I'm interested to hear what, again, if we're gonna keep going with this discussion of like love and romance and all of that, and also sonically these more like summery kind like pop, little bit of EDM in there sound, which I don't like. I said this song I really like. Again, I'm maybe there was just more beats, more sounds in there that I really enjoyed because like again, Eternal Sunshine is very middle of the road. I don't dislike it by any means, but it's probably going to be like lower towards the end of my rankings of like songs from this specific mini album. All right, so the next song is called Rocky. Rocky from Astro. I don't know. No, I'm joking. I think it might be. Well, I feel like one of the most well-known Rockies is Rocky Balboa. Fun fact: I actually watched those movies last year when the world was on fire. Pretty solid, pretty good. Like some of them I could do without. Anyways, no one cares. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Three, two, one. Yes, I'm rocky, feel like I'm rocky. Dance on the floor, feel like I'm rocky. This is already a lot. Also, when I was looking this song up, like trying to find a lyric video, I feel like it's one of the more popular songs from the mini album so far. And from the jump, this is very intense. I am not. I am clearly unprepared. And it shows. Maybe they're doing about Rocky from Astro. I like this. This is my favorite song so far. Let's go. Yeah, it is about Rocky Balboa. Woo! Yay! I can't move too violently. I need to keep my headphones on. Okay. You better sing it, your song, King. Hey. Oh. This is my favorite song. What? Hey. 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 I need a moment. The song is very intense. It just doesn't stop. Okay, this is my favorite song. This is. I feel like obviously I enjoy a wide range of music. I can't even speak, but like I think this is kind of like a quintessential song that Christine would like. Like there's everything in it that I enjoy in music a lot of the time. The high energy, the super intense beat, the kind. Would you say there's been a lot of rapping? Not technically yet. There's a lot of yelling. I don't know. I just like really aggro music. Is what I've kind of realized about myself over the years. And this checks a lot of the boxes. I just needed a moment to breathe because I know that Rap Line is probably going to go in on this one. And this is also a departure from the sounds and the topics of the previous songs. That's why I was like, are we going to keep this going? This is a lot. This is a lot in a good way, in a very, very good way. Kind of makes me nervous for the rest of the song and the other two songs. But anyways, all right. Let's just get back into it. Fuck it up, son. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. This is a fucking good song. This is an excellent song, actually. Look it up, Sangwa. Yeah. Hey, ooh. Let's go. I wasn't expecting you to come back. I was unprepared. Hold on. I feel like I need to pause every like 30 seconds for the song because I am overwhelmed. This better get a video. This better get a video. Are you kidding me? If this doesn't get a video, KQ, we are fighting. Are you kidding me? Hey, let's go main game. I love it. Are you the lyrics? Yeah, hey. I also want to say that part where they go ting 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 sounds like a bell, and that's so cool. I just It's such a good song. I know they don't really sound the same, but every time they say boxes, it makes me think of Stray Kids song boxes. Very much also about boxing and all of that. Both pretty good songs, both high energy songs. Hey. Okay, your song, break it down. Give it to me, not home. That's true. This is my favorite song. This is my favorite song. Is I have two more to get through, but this is going to be a very difficult song for them to beat. My goodness. Okay. Let's go, sophomore. It's the guitar for me. This is the best song on the album. I say this, and there've been so many. I know this. I remember specifically with Ateez. There've been so many moments where I say this, and like the very next song ends up being like even better. This is an excellent. Oh my! It's such a departure sonically and content-wise from what we've listened to the past two songs, but I'm gonna include Deja Vu in there, the past three songs. And like content wise, I feel like this is something, well, not in this sense, like drawing comparisons to, boxing and Rocky Balboa and all of that, but 80s is very much about the whole, we never quit. We really out here doing our damnedest, putting out music, creating, dancing, never stopping. To quote Jong Ho, it's not over till it's over. I think that's very much a lot of content that Ateez creates in their music. So like hearing this from them lyrically is not that much of a surprise if you're like familiar with Ateez's discography. And the song is just, again, there's something to be said about just aggro music. The song is so aggressive and I love it. I love it so much. I just want to fight people. It's great. It's excellent. It's amazing, actually. Oh my. I love this is my favorite song. Now I don't even know what the other song. I have no fucking clue what to expect from the other. This is we took a complete 180 in this album. I don't know. I cannot even. I was kind of onto something earlier. Now I don't know. I'm thoroughly can't speak. Thoroughly unprepared now. This rocked my world. Rocked my shit actually. But I'm excited, girl. This favorite song, like a best girl on the album thus far. So the next song is called All About You, which sounds romantic and would continue what we've been listening to thus far. But Rocky came and disturbed the peace. Maybe that's all they wanted to do. They wanted to mess things up with Rocky for one song. And then we're going back to our regularly scheduled program. Girl, I don't know. You never, like, this group is so annoying. You never fucking know with them. Anyways, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. What does this remind me of? Is it illusion? Am I thinking of illusion? What does this remind me of illusion? Literally, as it started, I could picture the pirate ship floating in the sky. This is giving. Okay. I love illusion, by the way. I was an illusion girl. You know, I like wave, but I was definitely more of an illusion girl. Anyways, let's get into it. Woo! Let's go, Songkwa. Yeah, I think we're getting back to our regularly scheduled program. I love me some R&B, and this is giving me R&B vibes. Ateez is painting a scene, girl, we're getting a whole story. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, going from Rocky to this. Let's go, son. Hey. I was expecting more instrumental to come in, and then y'all have the audacity to have your song himself sing to me, another person whose voice I really enjoy, and I also really this is a contender for top three. It's been like 40 seconds, but I'm very much enjoying the sounds I've been hearing thus far in the song. Ooh, it's the drums for me. Ooh. Wait, not me almost fucking up everything. I like this. I like this. Is this a chorus? I like this a lot. Ooh. Like I said, I do have a very big soft spot for some R&B. I cannot and I will not lie. Listen. 18. Listen. Okay, Ateez. Alright. No, I like that. Then my second. Listen, the song and Deja Vu are competing for second right now. The background vocals? Scoops does this like rapping. It's not unique to him. I'm not gonna pretend I've never heard any other rappers do it. But for some reason, his tone reminds me of Scoops specifically, and I don't need that. I don't. Choi Song Chol is his own set of problems by himself. It's not leaders, ne. Hong Jung and I we are beefing this era actually. Anyways. Oh, okay. Your voice is so pretty, you know. This is my favorite part of the song. Mingy hasn't come on yet though, so that's making me nervous. Oh, he's singing again, kind of. The drums. Jong Ho, you don't need to snap this hard every single time. Listen. You can't be. I hate when they have Mingy and Ongjin going back and forth. Leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. Actually, hey, so, ooh, ooh. I have words. You know how I was talking about this when I was talking about my feelings for Rocky, where I was like, the next song, every time, it's specifically with Ateez. Every time I'm like, the song is my favorite, another one comes on. Rocky is still my favorite. This, All About You, I think is my second favorite. Like, I think I like it more than Deja Vu, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like it more than Deja Vu. This is my favorite love song from this album so far. Again, I think it's because of the R&B influence I could hear in it, because R&B love songs. There's something to be said about how much they hit. So maybe that's this this is my second favorite song overall, but my favorite love song from this. If anyone were to ever sing to me this, listen, this is 80s girl. Where, how are we gonna end? What is the last song gonna be? This is a great song. Like, I really cannot stress how much I am enjoying the song, and just in general, because again, I'm pretty sure Deja Vu is part of the former part of this album. The latter part of this album has been pretty fucking great with Rocky, and then the song. I think this album definitely gets better as you listen. At least that's been my experience with like Rocky kind of being like the highlight. But we did not, just because I like Rocky more than the song does not mean there was any deterioration in quality. Not by any means. Wow, I love this song. Oh my. You know what, 80s, I'm sick and I am tired. I am sick and I am tired. Thank goodness we're at the end. I don't know how much more of this I could take. Based on my experience with Ateez, I feel like this is gonna be on the maybe sadder side or more serious, like, or sadder, serious, or ballad. I feel like it's gonna be in one of those categories of songs. And I don't know, we've been getting a lot of love songs in this album. I think it's pretty much been every song except Rocky that I would argue is could be perceived as being romantic. So I don't know. I'm just, anyways, it's the last stretch, Christine. It's the last is the last song. We can do this. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Piano, kind of a staple of the ballads, if you will. Songs. Sing it, son. Ugh. Sorry, that actually like shocked me. I wasn't prepared. I was very startled. All right, okay. The beats come in. So is Yunho. Ooh. This is so sad, but the beat is like kind of fire. Ooh. It's the background vocals for me. Oh. Sing it, Rihanna. Woo! Ooh. I just want to say this because, like, I feel like sometimes people have this perception of hip hop that you cannot have meaningful discussions in it, and I don't know. There's something there's this how do I articulate my feelings? There's something in me, maybe it's because again I listen to a lot of like rap and hip hop that really enjoys specifically when rappers do what Hong Jung is doing now, just like having a kind of discussion about what their life is like and has been like, not necessarily even in a sad way, obviously kind of in the context of the song it's kind of sad, but just kind of, you could argue maybe like introspection, just discussing what they're doing. There's just this, I think, depending on the rapper obviously, but I think there's a storytelling element that can be so interesting and engaging in hip hop. I just wanted to say that, like, I think his part so far is like one of my favorites of the song. Like his flow here. Yo, sour. Ooh, background vocals. Hey. Okay, alright, back on vocals. Probably John Cole. I was right. The latter half of this album is superior. Is They kind of went off towards the end of this album. Yeah, I think if I were to do a very quick ranking, it would probably be Rocky, um, All About You, Deja Vu, Not Too Late, um, is it Feeling Like I Do, and then Eternal Sunshine. I think that's how I would rank it very roughly right now. I knew we were gonna get emo because it kind of tends to happen towards like the end of a lot of, particularly like I've noticed like K-pop albums. I feel like the last song or songs kind of tend to be on the sadder side, and I've noticed this especially with like Ateez's music. But it wasn't completely sad. I think there was definitely, as there was this kind of dichotomy of, I feel very hopeless, but I'm trying to find motivation to not live again. Sounds very dark, but enjoy, remember why I'm here, remember what I'm doing this for, and remembering the pleasantness in what I'm doing, whether that's career wise or just living. Because sometimes even just surviving day to day can be difficult, and I think this is a very much relatable discussion for a lot of people. Definitely saw some parts of myself in these lyrics. Again, the latter half of this album, they kind of went off. I definitely prefer the last three songs. They really did that. And I'm kind of emo, but it was like I said, it wasn't completely sad. There was definitely an undercurrent of hope in the song. Like they mentioned it quite a bit. Still pretty depressing. But anyways, this has been me reacting to Ateez's, I think it's Fever Part 3, if I'm not wrong. And I'll see you guys in the next one.